Sequoia National Park was founded in 1890 and is nestled towards the southern end of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, the same mountain range that features Yosemite National Park and Lake Tahoe to the north. It contains both the largest single-rooted tree in the world, General Sherman, and the tallest mountain in the contiguous 48 states, Mount Whitney. Take us to the big trees.
Yeah.
The park is teeming with wildlife. During our visit, we saw a black bear, lots of deer, a turkey, chipmunks, squirrels, cows, and one very fuzzy caterpillar. We weren't quite ready to climb Mount Whitney, so our first destination was the General Sherman tree.
Are you ready?
We just started the General Sherman tree trail, and we're about to go see the biggest tree in the world.
It was hard to know how to introduce our one-year-old daughter to an enormous tree that is more than 2,000 years old. We imagined excitement, wonder, and awe, but the reaction we got was slightly more underwhelming.
The line to take a picture with General Sherman took too long, and Caitlin fell asleep when we got to the very front of the line.
Caitlin, what do you think of the tree?
It's a dozer.
This big tree wore out Caitlin.
Caitlin is not impressed with the trees. We're walking through a fallen tree right now.
Got really dark.
What do you think of the trees?
Caitlin!
After seeing General Sherman, we explored the nearby Congress Trail, which is lined with more enormous trees. We made it to McKinley Tree and General Lee, but we missed President, which apparently is the oldest tree in the world.
Should we hug the tree, Caitlin?
On the way back, we met a very friendly chipmunk. Next up was Crescent Meadow. John Muir called Crescent Meadow the gem of the Sierras, which is a title that is really hard to dispute. We visited the nearby Tharp's Log, a hollowed-out log that was created as a shelter in 1861. Caitlin reacted with the same sense of wonder she had shown for the enormous trees. On our way back, we drove through Tunnel Log, a log with a cutout large enough to drive a car through. On the second day, we made the trek to the adjacent Kings Canyon National Park. Lake Hume was our first stop, and we had a nice picnic on the water there. After lunch, we headed to the home of the second largest tree in the world, General Grant. Some had lukewarm reactions of the tree, but we thought it was pretty cool.
She's completely missing another tree.
In exploring Sequoia National Park, I can't help but be inspired by the resilience of its enormous trees. Many of them have been around for over 2,000 years, weathering quite literally every storm and fire thrown their way. Though many wear obvious scars from their trials, they stand tall and continue to grow larger each year. We highly recommend the beautiful Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. Despite being there for 2 full days, we feel like we barely scratched the surface of what they have to offer.
Caitlin's helping take the luggage to the car.